The next chapter is about to begin. Join us live every Tuesday and Thursday for brand new episodes of the American Contractor Show. Our mission is to bring you the latest tools, innovations, and knowledge to help you become the most informed contractor in your market. Knowledge is the ultimate power, and we are connecting you with the most knowledgeable minds in our industry. Make sure to subscribe so you never miss an episode. American Contractors, I hope you're ready. This one's for you.
This is Larry Bache with the Merlin Law Group, helping policyholders for more than 30 years. If you have a claim or your client has a claim that needs help, please feel free to call the Merlin Law Group because we are the true policyholder advocate.
C3 was eager to help us, and even whenever we weren't giving them work, they were still eager to give advice. The things that they were putting out for the changing from DMO to RFG and giving that to the industry and not charging anything for it, I thought was really cool. And that's stuff that I as a contractor appreciate. I'd recommend C3 to any contractor that's looking for a PA, especially if you're around Colorado. Great guys, man. I'm nothing but happy with the work they've done for us.
So, shout out to Bounce Claims, Merlin Law Group, and C3 Group. Just wanted to tell y'all, I'm Rodney Lawson, and I am doing the Hail Trace forecast today. Today's risk, Gulf Coast risk continues. Will Houston see hail today? East Coast gets in on the action, maybe a little bit up in the mid-Atlantic region. And then what can we expect tomorrow? We're going to discuss those things. So here was yesterday's storms. We had a splattering of hail in the Dallas and the Texas area, a few spots in Oklahoma, a couple spots in Arkansas. And then the Louisiana area with a couple of spots in Mississippi, got some good action yesterday. Our storm report totals to date. Tornadoes, we had 0 yesterday, 17 large hail, and 7 high winds. Since January 1st, 225 tornadoes, 1,097 large hail, and a little over 1,300 in winds. We're still working on normal year to date. We will get that to you just as soon as possible. Current conditions. As you can see, there's some storm activity starting to brew in the southeast part of Texas, out in the Panhandle a little bit. And then especially over in the New Orleans and lower Mississippi area, the lower Gulf Coast, you're starting to see some current conditions. Also, we have some good moisture points, 78 in Houston, 68 in Dallas, 80 in Atlanta. Kevin, you might see some today. My good buddy Kevin out there might see some hail later today. 82 in Miami. Those are good moisture points. It's really muggy in Houston. That's typical. 2 to 3 today, you could start to see some storms develop there. Current dew points, 73 in Houston, 58 in Shreveport, 75 in Corpus Christi, San Antonio, great Mexican food out in that area, 66. Here are some forecast dew points coming at you. Frank, you want to help me on that?
Yeah, so wherever you see the darkest greens, you got some good moisture content, and this is through 6 a.m. tomorrow. Previously, as it was running through, we saw some good dark greens going through the Houston area. It's good moisture for storms today in Houston. Definitely a pretty decent chance if you can get storms to get up into Houston today.
And here's some look at our current radar, future radar for about 4 p.m. We're looking at some hail on the 210 quarter, the 69. You got some good possibilities there. You've got Houston showing some storm developing, and I'm not sure. They're telling me this is opposite. So if you look right down in this area, you're going to see maybe back in this area towards the coastline. I'm kind of over it, so I'll kind of move from that. So look at the Houston area right here. And then if you go further down towards the 10 area, that's San Antonio and all that. Then if you move further down, lower coast of Louisiana, let me move over to the other side again, you'll see some storms starting to approach the New Orleans and Lake Charles area. Lake Charles, and those continue through the day into the April 14th, April 15th, and these are the future radars. And as you'll see coming up, you'll see storms start to form later tonight. We're probably looking at the 9 to 10, maybe 1 to 2, 3 a.m. in the Virginia area and the North Carolina area. Southern Virginia, Raleigh area. Corey, you may see some hail out in that area. My good friend Corey works out there. He's a Redskin fan, but we won't hold that against him. Forecast max hail size. Let me get right here. You're going to see anywhere from marble to ping pong size hail, maybe some golf ball size hail, maybe down in the Houston area or the New Orleans area. Doubt you'll see any of the bigger stuff, but you never know. We might get a surprise storm like we did a couple of weeks ago. So you never know. We're hoping for big hail. It'd always be nice and for us contractors out there. And the Wednesday hail forecast, you're going to probably, let me move to the other side. It's opposite, guys. This is my first time to do this. You're probably looking at anywhere from 1 inch to 1.25 inches in most of the areas. The Houston area has a 15% chance. Is that what we're saying, Frank?
They have a pretty decent chance at seeing up to $1.25 to $half size hail today. Maximum hail size that I forecast was about up to golf balls, which is a lower chance, but we could see golf ball size hail in Houston today.
So you could see that 125 to 175% chance in the Houston area. Most of the areas, if you're going to get hail size potential, it's going to probably be the 1 inch to 1.25 inch hail. Still a good date point, good position to get a new date, new hail date for those of you out there working in those areas. You could see risk level is moderate to moderate to high extreme. Yeah, the monitors. No, the monitors is blocking. I think in the Virginia and North Carolina area, you're going to see the low risk, the low to moderate risk, and that's going to be mainly in the 1 inch to 1.25 inches. Again, you guys out in North Carolina and Virginia are going to see that later tonight is the forecast on that. So the city forecast, today's storm timeline would be Houston's going to be 3 to 7 p.m. Again, it's moderate, inch and 3/4 is going to be moderate. Chance of 1 inch hail, moderate. Chance of greater than 1 3/4 inches will be very low, but you could see that. Future radar, you're going to see those storms going through again. And you might see some storms coming in Dallas tomorrow. There's a low risk maybe of some storms coming in the Dallas, Central Texas locations, but that would be tomorrow. Hail forecast for Thursday. You've got in the Texas region, you've got a low to moderate risk. The potential will be probably a small risk of 1 inch to 1.25 throughout the band of Central Texas, below Dallas probably in the Waco area, maybe down to Austin, and then just the northern part of Houston. And then you've got the low risk of 1 inch to 1.25 inches in the lower part of Louisiana and the Gulf Coast, and that would be Thursday, April 15th. Abilene has a little bit of a risk. Again, it's a low risk. And then you have some follow-up and contact us. We can always be reached on Twitter, Facebook, and follow us along the way. Keep you up to date for the hail forecast. I'm Rodney Lawson. I've been the guest forecaster. This is my first time, so I'm a little nervous, but I hope you all enjoyed it. And go Longhorns and go Go Baylor Bears, the national champs in men's basketball.